Hello, friendlies. Welcome to day 7 of the New Game Plus, new game again of Raid. Playing Raid again as a new game for the first time. So it's day 7, and we've got Shaman as our first disappointment. Because honestly, I've been looking at her kit and I've been thinking about this. But hey, look at this. We can work towards yet another champion that we probably may not use. But we'll see when we get there. Jizo has his uses. But here's the thing about Shaman. Wow, pop-up Splarium. Splarium, give Shaman a buff. I'm about to explain what I mean by that. So if we go to the index and we look at Shaman, in the epics category, here she is. So we got Shaman. Her stats are all right. And she has this revive, 50% of their HP, and places a shield 20% of the target's HP. So it's like temporary 70% of their HP. Cool. It books to a 5-turn cooldown. If you look at the rare that we pulled the other day, in Undead, we got Grinner. Here's Grinner. He's got the same thing, except his book's to a 4-turn cooldown. I mean, he's just straight up better. I mean, his stats are maybe a little worse. He's only got 14k HP, whereas Shaman had 17k HP, but still, I was gonna put it to you guys. Which reviver did you think that we should prioritize here? And maybe I'll still put it to you guys. I mean, Shaman is a little bit tougher, but she's gonna get the cooldowns less often. And honestly, a 5-turn cooldown on a revive is not that great. Not on a single target revive. There's better out there, so maybe we'll pull a better one. Maybe we'll get lucky, we'll pull one of the even better rares, but maybe we'll just make it Grinner. Maybe we'll build both Grinner and Shaman. I don't know. I don't think we have too much in the way of um, regen gear yet. We may not have any. We don't have any yet. We're starting to get immortal gear. But anyway, let's have a look at the challenges. That's the first place we want to go to. Oh, we actually got a win in the classics, so that's cool. We can set our defense back to crappy if we start to lose too often. Upgrade any affinity bonus to Great Hall. That's it. Do we have enough? Oh, we got plenty. So here's what I'm thinking. We started with Kale. He's an attack champ. He could use this. I'd actually recommend maxing out crit damage on damage dealers first, but if I recall correctly, the game actually forces you to upgrade the attack ones first. So I'm just going to put this in. Just to level 1. Because I think that's what the game is going to make us do anyway. Set 4 champions. Well, we've already got that. So win 5 classic arena battles in a row. And then 30. Kill an enemy champion on your first turn and win a battle. Upgrade the attack bonus for all of the affinities. There it is. This is what I was talking about. So we're going to have to do all 3 affinities anyway. So we're already a third of the way there. So yeah, this is point 1 for me. I actually did a best start this time instead of whiffing it. So we got a free shard, but before we do that, I'm just going to head straight into clan bosses. We've got a little time left. Hey, Oversoul. Hey, that's me, but that's the other account. So we've already hit the clan boss. We got to wait for it to reset in and out. Oh man, that means we can't actually do it. I got up too early. So I'm gonna have to come back and do clan boss some other time. So I'm gonna be cheating a little bit then. Or we could just throw our keys into normal. But I'm not gonna bother. I don't think we're advanced enough yet, so never mind. Oh, here is another cool piece of news with the account though. When farming yesterday, we got her. Here she is in all her glory. We got Warmaiden. She's got this magnificent decreased defense. It's only 75% right now, and we even have to ascend her just to get the big version. Otherwise, she just gets the little version, 30% up to 60%. So currently, the the Gorlos that we got is already better. And will probably continue to be better if we get enough books for Gorlos. We may never use Warmaiden as our main, but I'm going to continue farming Warmaiden anyway, and here's why. Because we are still actually also farming Shield Guard, so we'll see how we do. We're still missing the best books for Shield Guard. I don't think we have any. Yeah, if we did, I stuck them in already. Do we have anybody left in here? So let's just grab these quickly. I'm going to scan this just to make sure there's nothing that's about to expire. We definitely don't want to let that 300 energy expire. That's a good thing. We don't want to go to waste. So let's go to the... I was really hoping for that second shard. That's too bad. So I'll grab some of this stuff. We'll leave the energy tank just in case. So let's go to the portal. Why not? Here we go. Please, RNGesus, give us, I guess give us whatever we're missing. And it's... Oh, I think this is Spirit. Nope, it's not Spirit. It's Force. And I think Spirit's what we're missing. That is a shame. If we quickly check this, it is a rare Spirit. So... maybe we can... Here, I'll give Grinner 3 of these. Level up Grinner to 4. Making a little more room. And I'm just going to summon a couple of sheets. Maybe we'll get a rare Spirit Champion here. Seems unlikely. I think statistically we'd probably have to pull about 300 to really guarantee that we get that. And even then, it's not a guarantee. That would just be the law of averages. What a shame. So, pushing missions and challenges is what I said. So let's go back to that. Missions, we've got equip another attack type champion with 6 offense artifacts. So let's do that now. Get it out of the way. You're attack type. And he's attack type. And she's attack type. So we got a bunch of attack types. Who do we want to give it to? Could even give it to our Saurus. Oh, Saurus is already kind of set. We could even lock him for now. I'm kind of thinking it might be a good idea to lock the champions that we know we want to keep. I locked him. I locked him. He should be locked. Let's lock our Warmaiden. And actually, let's go to the Tavern. Let's see if we can ascend her as well. So she can get an ascension. And that's all she can get for now. He can get 1 more point of ascension. Let's give it to him. Why not? Shield Guard is our favorite dude. He's my favorite dude. Not really gonna bother with any of the others. Oh, except maybe Saurus as well. No, we can't. We can't even. But let's go back. Oh, we've already got him. So let's just grab another attack champion then. Do I want it to be him? We'll make it Skink. Skink is attack. Okay, Skink. So you're getting just some very basic stuff. We'll get this, 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 and some boots. Hey, look at that. They even have speed as their main stat. And what am I missing? Gauntlets? Gauntlets. So done, done. Win 4 critical rate artifacts from Durham. So from the challenges, I think we're still stuck in... yeah, we're still stuck in Arnok. So let's go through Arnok quickly. We really want to get All right, we need two gauntlets. Let's get two gauntlets. Sorry, not awake yet. Arnok's right here. So we're gonna go to the gauntlets area, and we're gonna need some food. I didn't think to check on who the most updated food is. It's these three. All right, we're gonna go through with these guys. So, anybody else when in a new game playing along? Are you on day 7 as well? What's your game looking like at day 7? Do you have a 5-star yet? Do you have a 6-star yet? Have you been able to push beyond Clan Boss Normal yet? Let me know in the comments. I'm not ashamed to have people easily passing ahead of me because I did put kind of an odd restriction on myself. But then again, if you're playing multiple accounts, it really is a time sink. This game was not really designed for multiple accounts. Apparently, the people that play him are fine with people having multiple accounts. I assume they are. Just about all the content creators will do series like this where they'll create a new account just for shits and giggles. And we're not getting very lucky on the artifacts, are we? I'm also not paying attention. Oh, yes, I am. These guys are 2 stars. They got to make it all the way to level 20. For a second there, I thought, oh no, they maxed out at 10. Whoopsie. And again, we didn't get it. That is rough. So what else can we do today to have a little bit of variety? I mean, we could go in and fight Clan Boss anyway. It's just kind of a shame to do it without the fun of getting a chest. Means I guess tomorrow we can have the fun of... Well, no, we really can't have the fun of 2 chests. I guess I'm going to be collecting it off video, unless I leave the video running until then. I'm not super likely to. I could. I could make today a long one. How much time did we have? Was it like an hour and a half? We could wait an hour and a half. That's not that much extra time. It's day 7. We could say, you know what? On the 7th day, God rested, like in the Bible. We do want to max this starter. Of course, we may not even get the shard that we want for that. We could go ahead and just max the starter though, instead of waiting for the 5-star challenge. I think maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot by waiting for it. We can, of course, find ancient shards in the market. Has that ever happened in this game? I feel like it hasn't. I think this game has been very unlucky for us. We only got 1 Warmaiden. We need a lot more to make her useful. Or we're going to need some epic books to make her useful. We did take those clan quests. We could try to complete some of them, if possible. We need proper debuffers for that. Really, Kale is the best debuffer that we've got. So, looks like we finally got the gauntlets we wanted. There it is. So we keep going. And... yeah, we can start gearing up a reviver. I still want to hold off on it, just because I'm not hugely happy with either of them as a reviver. But honestly, if you look at the other ability that Skinner has an AoE that can strip buffs. I believe at about a 50% rate if you fully book it. And again, he's easier to book because you can use rare books to book Grinner instead of needing epic books to book Shaman. Oof. Come on, game. Give us some artifacts. So I think Grinner might even have more useful abilities across the board because he does have that strip on an AoE instead of a strip just on an A1. on a single target. So the epic has a single target strip, and the rare has better. So let's just go complete this stuff. We do want to fight in the classic arena. It says win 5 battles in a row. Let's see if we can make that happen. I'm going to take it off auto. So count with me, people. This is one. This is the first one. If we win this one, the game lets us in. Come on, game, wake up. So this is where Warmaiden might actually be good, because he's kind of the wrong affinity, and they've got a lot of force champs. But here we go. Nothing. No debuffs. Maybe we do want Warmaiden. We also definitely want more books in him so that he can come around to his AoE a little more frequently. No, this is looking kind of grim. Let's see if we can take down Ethel before she takes us down. So that's one. That was already kind of harrowing. Any other easy ones here? How about a refresh? This looks like a real easy one. We got to do 5 fights anyway, so we may as well try to knock them both out at the same time. So here we go with the decreased defense. And it didn't hit Galek. Come on, guys. I think this is... let's hit her. Alright, we made it. That's 2. That's a second W. Gotta get those W's, boys. So here's a third. They've got Deacon Armstrong. If you've been following the whole series, you've heard me gush before about how awesome Deacon Armstrong is, particularly for an early game account. He's just great. He's got that time compression. He didn't use it this time, though. He went straight for his decreased defense, and it didn't even work. It's interesting. It's unfortunate that the AI in this game seems to not make the greatest decisions. This is also an interesting team. There's a lot of really OP starters on this team, but it looks like they're kind of underdeveloped. They got a Warmaiden. They've got, I'm blanking on this guy's name, but he's got the heal block. If I'm thinking of the right champion. So that's probably what he's for. We'll go for this, try to refill the turn meter a little bit. Oh, this Kale might give us trouble. Nah, we got him. So was that 5? I stopped counting. So that was kill an enemy on the first turn of battle. We really want to make sure to get the right fight as the last one. So I definitely don't want to try to fight a 5-star Kale. That would be terrible. So we can fight this team of all ascended 4 stars. Could be dangerous. Maybe we come back in 12 minutes, look for an easier fight. Just because we're so close. So challenges. That's complete. We can go back to the Sewers of Arnok. 2 more chest pieces, 3 more boots. And then 5 from the boss. So 2, then 3, then 5. So here we go. And I'm gonna try to refrain from spending too much time ragging on Plarium for making us jump through all these hoops just to get to the next missions. But I suppose that's what this game is. That could be the retort. You could say, you know what, Gavin? You don't like jumping through these hoops? Maybe you shouldn't be playing Shadow Legends. And to that I say, you're correct, guy I just made up. That is absolutely correct. That is why we play. We must want our time wasted. So Plarium is providing us with a service, allowing us a good way to waste our time. So when you're not watching YouTube videos, guys, what else do you do to pass the time when you're playing Raid? Do you play Raid at work? I know a lot of people who do. Admit to playing Raid at work. I acquired an account at one point from a doctor who said it was a problem, and that was part of it. He wanted me to take the account away from him. He's like, take the account. I helped him build an Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss team, and after that, he told me he really didn't want it anymore. Like it was really eating into his time with his patients. He found he was signing into the game between patients while he was supposed to be looking at their files. And I was just thinking, I hope my doctor doesn't do that. If I ever get a doctor. We have a doctor shortage in Ontario. I haven't had a doctor in a decade. That might be a bad thing. I don't mean to alarm you all, but basically, I don't have a doctor. I haven't seen a doctor in like a decade. I try to do my best to stay healthy and not need to go to the hospital because I don't have a doctor. That's why we got to get on top of this AI so we can make AI doctors. Not to replace doctors, just to make doctors' lives easier so that they can handle more patients. You know, we're not looking to replace people. We're looking to make people's lives easier. Of course, that's not the way it translates, is it? We live in a civilization where we're constantly building better and better technology. Each decade that goes by, you look at how much better the technology has gotten, and we're still working 9 to 5. We've been doing that for, what, more than 100 years now? Close to 150 years? That hasn't changed? We keep talking about scaling back on the hours. It's not like we're all that productive anymore. I mean, we're really not. I mean, case in point, we'll often like come home from the office or, whatever it is you do, and we'll veg out in front of the TV or in front of a video game for more hours. Like we haven't spent enough time doing tasks that are kind of meaningless. What point are you driving at, Gavin? What point indeed? So I think we can move on to the boss stage after this, if we get the artifact. I want to know if there's another really easy way we could get another shard so that we could quickly try for another um, we could quickly try for another spirit rare. But maybe we don't want to be beholden to that. I was thinking that's the easiest way, but it's not like Kale is going to be the last 5-star we ever make. It just could be the last 5-star for a while. Although then we'll be making 5-star food for him. So maybe we'll just make the 5-star food one at a time. Maybe it's time to make him a 5-star. We do have enough resources to do it now. Let's go ahead and do it. Maybe maybe once we complete this food, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to farm this out. Then with this food, I'm going to level these guys up to 3s. I'm going to make a couple of 4s to feed to Kale. Depending, I might also make some 4s to feed to Shield Guard. That way we'll have 3 Nuker 5s. We'll have an easier time in the arena as well once they get high enough level. And that could be the rub. Because we are going to make more. The thing is, I think it might specifically... I don't remember. I think the challenge is it specifically has to be a rare that makes it to 5 stars. But we've still got rare food we can do that with. Like, we'll still have... War Priest? Is that her name? Keep talking about War Priest like she's food. Poor War Priest. I'm a good healer. Could you please keep me? I want to be your main party healer. You want to be the main party healer, why don't you have a revive? I, I'll be so good at healing that you don't need a revive. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what her excuse is. I feel like War Priest also needs just a bit of a buff. Alright, so we get this, we get this. We need 3 more from there. I mean, Kale would be getting experience too. Let's see, we got 3. But one of them's Grinner. So we definitely don't want to feed Grinner. Unless we're fine feeding Grinner. Maybe we could feed Shaman. I don't know. I mean, Shaman's an epic. It seems like a shame to feed an epic. It seems like kind of a faux pas. We could take, say, Crusader here. I mean, he's locked because I guess the game decided he needed to be locked. I think he's one of the scripted acquisitions, but you know what? We're going to unlock him. We're going to upgrade his rank. We're going to give him these 3. And we're going to get somebody else. Going to be Sniper? I really don't want it to be Sniper. So let's just grab a green. Grab a Spirit Champion that we're not afraid to lose. I mean, I guess it's looking like it's the ones that I'm building right now. Or nobody. I guess it could be this one too. There we go. So we got Mage Killer. No problem. So Mage Killer, we'll give her 11 brews. We are rapidly running out of brews because we are extremely impatient, but here we go. Let's take this one, this one, this one, and I really wanted it to coincide with the other thing. Oh, and he's got some stuff. You know what? I don't care. Sacrifice. Oh no, he's another one, and we didn't want to sacrifice him just yet. Okay, do we want to make one more? We're running out of brews. Come to think of it, you know what? I'm doing this all wrong. Let's do it this way. We'll grab her and grab some of the 1 stars. In fact, we could grab this one just to take her here. So I'm going to be a little impatient and I'm going to be a little ruthless with the champions that we've got. But you know what? We got way too many 1 stars. We're never, ever, ever, ever going to get through them. So let's just grab them. And we're going to make ourselves a nice mage killer. So she's at level 14 already. We got more room for stuff. Maybe we'll get super duper lucky and pull like a rare. RNGesus, please give us a rare. That would be cool. I mean, when you keep pulling these like crazy, every now and again you get one. But nope, no luck so far. So go back to the tavern. We grab her. And we just continue. This is what I want. This I command. So this way we don't have to worry about spending the last of our brews. I like to hold on to brews to win tournaments and stuff, but you know what? It is too early for that to matter. So she's at 18. We've got room for 2 more sheets. We're just going to pull all the mystery shards we can. Not getting a lot of luck with the rare. So we come back to her. Just gonna grab some more champions. All of them, in fact. Oh, no, no, we can't grab all of them anymore. She's max level. Cool. So let's just take her to the next level. And we've even got a bunch of champions we probably don't want to lose. We want to keep track of the ones we want to keep for the Broadmaw fusion, in fact. Yeah, let's pull one more sheet. Come on, Iron Jesus. And we are getting tournament points, so it looks like we are in some kind of a tournament. I haven't even been paying attention to what's going on. I think it's an off-season tournament, so it's not like it's an important one. But the fusion for Broadmaw, we've got many of them. This one is campaign farmable, I think. And War Chanter might also be campaign farmable, if I recall correctly. I forget offhand if Dampier is. I think she might be. It's possible that all of them are. These guys, though, you have to acquire them from the Bazaar, which we don't even have yet, do we? 35. What level are we at? 29. We can't even set presets yet. Everything is gated in this game. So we go to the challenges. We killed the enemy. So we want to win 5 battles in a row. Is it time yet? We can refresh. Hey, look at that. We can win this for sure. We'll just go full auto. So we got our 5 wins in a row. We now need to win 30. So we can just do that as much as possible. Upgrade an attack bonus for all the affinities. I think we have enough now. We can just upgrade this. This will help Sun Wukong. We can upgrade this one. This will help Warmaiden if we use Warmaiden. Then we got to reach silver. So I was actually contemplating making our defense worse so that we could have easier wins, but we need to win 30 silver medals. So in fact, that's what we're doing. We're basically going to try to push Arena now. So best foot forward. What's in our defense now? This probably is our best team. So improving Kale would be a good move. And I don't know. You know what? I said I wanted to wait for the clan boss. So this is going to be a longer episode. So if you don't have time for the whole thing, I don't know, pause it at the hour mark. Come back. I can't believe people will complain about a video being too long, you know? If a video is 2 hours, come back. I like to watch H Bomber Guy's video essays, and some of them are like 5 hours. Just watch some of it and come back. Anyway, so it's going to be an hour. So this will be a cheat day. You can have a cheat day out of every 7. Of course, this week has already had 2 cheat days. So I am cheating a lot, but I don't know. I feel like we kind of, and by we, I mean I made the mistake of logging on a little too early just because sometimes I wake up at the wee hours of the morning and I'm too excited to get back to the game. Is it like this for any of you? You find yourself waking up in the middle of the night and you're like, oh my God, I want to play this video game. Not necessarily this video game, but just a video game that you become obsessed with. It's probably not healthy. And I've lost my concentration. What the hell were we doing? So let's see. I mean, we've always got these. You know what? Let's do the last challenge for artifacts. Get the new artifact challenge. That'll also unlock the missions. This is a nice straightforward thing. Yeah, I was saying we could wait 1 more hour to see if we have the close to 1 in 3 chance that we'll get the right one for Kale. That seems dumb. Let's do it now. So wait, I made a 3-star, but not a 4-star. So we still need to sacrifice one. We could just go ahead and sacrifice this guy, honestly. Maybe that's the right tactic. I don't know. At this point, I'm getting so many doubts that I'm just gonna go back into campaign and I'm not gonna make any rash decisions anymore. I think I've already made some bad ones. Let's keep pushing campaign. I would love to get Kale to 5 though. It's gonna be a big improvement to the account. I'm probably gonna boot it to take him straight to 6 as quickly as we can once we get all the masteries. We have what now, like 515 gems? So in another 300 gems, we're going to want those masteries. His damage is going to at least double, if not triple. It really is dramatic. This is why you want to go for the masteries first. But we'll see firsthand just how dramatic the change is. But this is the first uphill battle. Getting your starter to 6. Doesn't have to be the starter, but the starter's the one that I recommend. It can be, say, Sun Wukong, or let's say you started with Oboro, or let's say you started with Deacon Armstrong, or maybe you took one of the other codes. There are other codes out there. I haven't listed them here, but if you want to look up the starter codes, most of them are listed on the Hell Hades website. He's got a promo codes section. I don't know if Ayumi Love has the same thing, but the Hell Hades website really has all kinds of things on it. Great resource. I feel like I've plugged the Hell Hades website before. I'm not affiliated with it. I just happen to think it's a very good website. The Hell Hades team will give ratings to every champion, like an overall rating, just to give you a sense of how good the champion is overall. And you can agree or disagree with the overall rating. Sometimes I disagree. Sometimes they're a little too harsh with a champion, and sometimes they overrate a champion, but in my opinion. But there are a lot of eyes on that. What's going on, game? I don't know what's going on with the game. But anyway, the Hell Hades website does have a promo code section. So I mean, if we could even be scouring that to see if we can get some other juicy codes that are good. They don't have to be for starters. I could even do that now, especially since the game seems to be stalling. I hope I don't have to reset. Oh, here we go. Let's retry. Could be my internet connection. Nope, I'm still connected to the internet. I don't know what's going on. I'm also kind of in-game in here. So let's see. My phone is also having trouble. Okay, if I switch off the Wi-Fi, can I get into the game? Oh, the problem is my computer. Well, we've been in for 39 minutes. So I really don't want to have to stop it halfway through. But maybe we can. I could stop it halfway through and just continue in an hour or so when things are behaving better. I also wanted to look for a code. We could do that now. So let's see. If I go to the Hell Hades website, I'm just going to Google Hell Hades promo codes. I can't remember what the URL is. My brain doesn't work that way. So it'll list codes by new player, then there's time limited codes, link codes, Call of the Arbor promo codes. So let's see. We could do I Love Raid, which gives 1 Preserver, 1 XP boost, 5 Brews. I mean, that's better than nothing. Preserver is a rare, a force rare, if I recall correctly. Um, why is my internet connection doing this? Well, I mean, this button might be it for now. I'm getting an internet outage here. It looks like. So we're gonna have to cut the video short. That's pretty sad. But maybe I'll do a day 7 part 2 when it comes back on. Until then, thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry about this. Technical difficulties, they happen every now and again. But I'll see you on the next video, which is hopefully soon. Anyway, take care of yourselves.